Hey guys, so this is just a quick podcast tonight to celebrate 30,000 subscribers. As I've promised earlier on today, currently it's like 3:37 a.m. in Australia, where I am. So this is not going to be a long one. I need to get up for work tomorrow morning, and I'm pretty crazy to be staying up this late again. But I'm going on holidays at the end of this week, so fuck it, I'll just tough it out. All right, so I'm just going to jump back into the chat room. And yep, we'll just do some quick Q&As. Thanks, Naro. Yes, I'm from Australia. Hello, my lovely cunts. Nikolai Antonov. Thanks, Homer. Tev, yes, I am from Australia. Thanks, Aditya. Thanks, Pitbuster. What is the meaning of marriage? Well, originally it was to start a family, raise children, where a woman looks after the man and the man provides for the woman. But now it's gone down the toilet with the rise of feminism. When will I get married? I've got this Nawalt girl, lined up for next year. We're going to get married. We're already engaged. We already have kids. No, just kidding. I don't know. I don't think I'm all going to get married. That doesn't suit me with the way things are right now anyway. And I don't know. I just get to do so much more with myself when I'm not surrounded by women. Like running this channel. Can you imagine if I had a girlfriend who was sleeping in our bedroom? She'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get back to bed." It's like I said, it's 3:40 in the morning. So I'm going to be knackered tomorrow. Okay. Best way to pump and dump chicks for young guns. Just do exactly that. Pump and dump. Do I watch cricket? No, not really. I don't really watch television at all, let alone sports. I prefer to play sports. Like I like smashing cricket ball around with the cricket bat, but not so much watching it. We got a lady here, Miss Murder. I'm a married woman, but I use some of your videos to teach him what the social scene is. He thought a feminist was someone who liked to argue with guys. It's okay, you can laugh. There you go. So my content's being used by women to teach other men. That's good. That is good. Yep, Leonardo Zanetti, marriage isn't a liability, it's a slavery contract. Well, for a man it is in the Western world. Maybe not in Southeast Asia where they haven't embraced feminism and still pretty much traditional, but still, MGTOW, any thoughts on feminism creeping its way into high schools and elementary schools in the US? Oh, it's pretty much rife in Australia and US, and they're starting to get children involved from a young age. So, I mean, they're just getting started, so it's going to get a lot worse and worse. So, yeah. All right. Don't let anyone tie your kangaroo down. Sport. Okay. MGTOW 101, congratulations. Sandman thinks you're a future of MGTOW. What do you think about that? Look, to be honest, guys, I'm just making my videos. Some people might even say my videos are not true MGTOW because I don't engage in philosophical discussion about MGTOW. But I never wanted my channel to become this, Stardust copy or copy of Sandman's channel, or, I just wanted to pump out as many videos as I can, and within each of those videos, I just want to have a message. And at the same time, I want to make you guys laugh, okay? Because that's what I find funny. And I think a lot of you can relate to that humor in that sense. So my videos are quite simple and, quite straightforward. But at the same time, I can clearly see that I've got a lot more subscribers who had no idea what MGTOW was, but they liked one of my videos because it made them laugh, and it triggered something in their mind, about marriage, about women, about hypergamy, about, just everyday situations as far as women and relationships go. So, and if I can send my message across more people out there, then that's more important than anything else. You can talk all day about, how MGTOWs need to be doing this, and, have all these different philosophical discussions. But to be honest, all those other channels, they're like freaking dying. They get hardly any views. Shit about watching their content, and it's. I like the way Turd Flinging Monkey and Angry MGTOW, he had some decent videos, but I don't know. I think he just goes a bit too crazy sometimes, so he needs to. I don't know. He's that's my personal opinion about it. But look, there's a lot of great content creators out there that talk about the specifics that I don't talk about on my channel. So if you want to learn more about philosophical discussions, go and check out Sandman. Go and check out Turd Flinging Monkey. That's what I can recommend. And as far as my channel goes, I hope it keeps growing. I mean, within the last 7 months, I've managed to reach 30,000 subscribers. So hoping to get up to 100,000 subscribers sometime next year, maybe midway through the year or towards the end of the next year. Who knows, if I can keep grabbing more subscribers. And the recent videos actually are becoming quite popular because people can relate. The Mark Rudolph videos, people can fucking relate to Mark, and see what he says in those different interviews that he does with all those feminist TV hosts. So yeah. Hey, 101, will you ever talk about fake lesbians? Well, let's just say this, that women are a lot more comfortable with their sexuality, whereas women can kiss each other with no problems. Men can't do exactly the same. So I'll just leave it there. Okay. What else? I tried to teach my female roommate why I won't date her using these videos. She damn near choked on the red pill. That's funny shit. It's a good question. Would a return to something akin to coverture marriage of 150 years ago be enough to try marriage? Well, marriage was a completely different thing, even say 60, 70 years ago, before the rise of feminism. So it's completely changed since then, with laws and just the whole gynocentrism. It wasn't like that in the last century. Okay, what's next? What is next? I don't want the chicken pizza fucking. That was from Walk Boy. This funny movie. Thanks, Aditya. You said you're doing a great job, bro. Cheers. Okay. Me thoughts about depression. Depression is a very delicate topic, and I mean, I think pretty much everyone goes through depression at one point in their life or a number of times. I mean, I've dealt with depression before, but it's usually something which is caused by an external factor. For example, I lost my job and now I'm worried about paying my bills, or I broke up when I wasn't MGTOW. I broke up with my girlfriend and I was worried about what's going to happen to me. Am I going to be forever alone? Or, you know, anything that contributes to your mental well-being or lack of. So the problem is when people are depressed for no reason and they can't actually pinpoint why they're depressed in the first place. So some of the things that can cause depression is improper lifestyle. So where you're like me, sitting and not getting enough sleep. That's a pretty dumb thing to do, but anyway. So lifestyle factors, as well as your diet. If you're not eating enough, food in general, or if you're not eating enough whole foods and just relying on junk food, then you're going to be depressed. If you're abusing alcohol and drugs, then there's a big potential risk of you becoming depressed. The kicker here is this: a lot of people think that by taking antidepressants from their doctor will fix the problem. Let me tell you this: the side effects to antidepressants is suicide. So a lot of people that take antidepressants, they end up committing suicide because that's just what happens with these drugs. You don't know what they do to your brain, and there's been lots of different documented cases where people just off themselves when they are on antidepressants. There was a case, actually. I don't know if you guys saw that movie. I highly recommend it. A Bigger, Faster, Stronger. So it's called Bigger, Faster, Stronger. It's a documentary about steroids, and they actually show what happens in real life. And there was a kid in America, I think he was like, I don't know, 15, 16 years old. He was playing baseball, and for some reason he decided to start taking steroids, just to obviously bulk up, even though it's far too young for someone to start taking steroids when they're like 15, 16, even 17 or 18. It's crazy. But anyway, that kid ended up committing suicide, and his dad was trying to essentially dig up all the truth about his death, about his suicide, and he came to a conclusion that it was steroids that led to his son's suicide. But the interesting thing is that kid was also on antidepressants, so no one dares to say anything about antidepressants because they were prescribed by a doctor and it's all legit. But he was taking steroids illegally. So literally, if you go to a doctor and get a script and you die, then it's no problem, because thousands and thousands of people die every year from taking prescription drugs, and it's not reported. But if someone takes like an ecstasy pill, not that I'm advocating ecstasy, and they die, and it's like, wow, it's massive news. You know what I mean? But look, if like 50,000 people died from taking Panadine Forte, or there's aspirin type of medication, then it's okay. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, I don't want to go off track. So, next question. That was about depression we were talking about. So yeah, just make sure that you, coming back to depression, make sure that you do something with yourself that you love, that you enjoy, that every morning when you get up, you look forward to doing it. Okay, if you have a shitty job that you hate, fucking quit it. Go and get something else. I'd rather be unemployed than working a fucked up shit job that stresses me out, that makes me anxious, that derives no joy in my life, there's no point in existing like that. It's miserable. So that's why you got to be smart with money. Make sure you have enough on the side, so in case you do lose a job, you can get by for the next 3 to 6 months. Start a YouTube channel. Pump up videos. Make some money doing YouTube videos. There's so much opportunities out there for you guys, and not just MGTOW. There's so many different topics you can cover. There's heaps of people creating decent, solid income from YouTube. It's all up to you, but you have to be passionate about it, and you have to do it consistently. If you're not, then get the fuck out of here. Okay. What's next? What are my thoughts on Rush V and his movement, new masculinity? Look, I don't know too much about him. From what I understand, he's like this ultimate PUA that has a lot of good information on his website for men. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to say about him. Jose Hilario Sanchez, greetings from Bogota, Colombia. Colombia, the best cocaino. Yay. Cheers, mate. Okay. We got Go Vegan, MAGA, MGTOW. You going, dude? What are your thoughts on MGTOW's Freedom's channel? He's got some really good stuff. I saw bits and pieces, but those guys, I don't get to watch the channel because I'm just so with my own stuff. It's crazy. Like once you start doing a YouTube channel, you don't have enough in the day to even take a shit. Seriously, it's once you get to YouTube, you eat, sleep, and shit YouTube. Like I go to sleep, I've got my iPhone in my hands, looking at looking at how many views I got, looking at how many likes I got, all that kind of crap. I get up in the fucking morning. What's the first thing I do? Look at my iPhone, look at my channel. Oh, how many subscribers? How many people look at my videos? It's just crazy. I mean, and I love doing it. So that's the main thing. But every now and then I check out other people's videos as well, just to inspire myself, I guess. So yeah. Attila Man says, I like Colombian women way better than Americans. Yeah, well, South American chicks are awesome. They know how to look after their man, but yeah, you also got to be careful with them too, because they can use and abuse you. The reverse of pump and dump. Abel Rodriguez says, congratulations, man. I remember when I first subscribed to you back when you were starting out. You opened my eyes and showed me that a man can say, no, cunt. Cheers, brother. Big poopy. Oi, cunt. Best of luck with that woman Trump you got. Oh, shit. Apple Super, greetings from Amsterdam. Hey, brother. Maha M, your fangirl. Yeah, she's only young though. She's like 17, so we're waiting until she gets mature enough and of legal age. Then we can hook in, you know. I don't know. There's seems to be quite a few girls on my channel as well, which is cool because I've got no problems with them at all. So if they like watching my videos, and even better, share them around, then hey, I will love you long time. Have I seen the documentary Red Pill? You know what, guys? I feel like such a loser. I still haven't seen it. It's been screened in Melbourne, but they banned it. And then I went to Sydney as well. And so I never got around to it, but I'm looking forward to watching it. I need to show it to my friends and family too. Josh Beagle says, "Sup, man? You're awesome. Thanks, brother." Felix BTC says, "More live streams. I'll try and do one at least once a week, if not more." Okay. What is it about women who say they are anti-feminist, MRA supporters, conservative? Are they still attention seekers? Yeah, look, I mean, it depends. It depends. Some women can see it from a male's perspective and they are trying to change the situation, but at the end of the day, it's all, we live in the gynocentric. Oh, sorry, guys, I'm freaking tired. It's like nearly 4 a.m. here. It's all a still gynocentric society in the West, and unless the laws change, nothing will, everything will stay the same. You seem to have got it right about women, but I fear as age approaches, you will fall deep into slippery pussy trap. Anyway, dump, pump and dump, dump and pump. Yep. I don't know. Look, I've been surrounded by women since I was, teenager, so I feel like I've got enough experience from this kind of stuff. But yeah, it's all good. Just don't get married, don't live together, and think twice before having kids with crazy biatches. Please tell Durian Ryder not to commit to another girl. Yeah, I know, huh? That Freely chick, man, she's riding that new guy like a freaking donkey. He's probably like half her age as well. And Durian Ryder's like, oh, true force loneliness. He's not doing much. I don't know. I think he's got a pretty good lifestyle, traveling around the world and whatever the fuck he wants. Do we get a special worldwide MGTOW Day podcast on February 14th? Yes, full on. I'm gonna dedicate my whole day to that event. I'm gonna get my GoPro, put it on my car, drive around, talk shit to you guys, and then we'll do something funny. We'll do some pranks or whatever. We'll see what happens. Everyone will experience the true worldwide MGTOW Day on 14th of February 2017. Tell us a joke. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Tell us a joke. I used to know heaps of jokes. Okay, I'll tell you one. So, this mushroom walks into a bar and he sees this chick who's sitting there on a stool having a cocktail. And the mushroom tries to make the girl laugh, and he goes, and she's like, go away. So the mushroom turns to the girl and says, "Come on, lady, I'm a fun guy." Okay, got it? Fun guy? Fungi? Yeah, it's a lame joke. Dude, Mr. Video Sound, dude, I don't know how you are doing it, but you make me laugh at all your videos. Keep up the good work. Listen, guys, like, I got a fucked up dumb humor, and I don't know. I like to make people laugh, and I just like to fuck around. Just, add a bit of special effects, green screen, whatever, memes, all that kind of crap. And sometimes it just fuses nicely. Other times it can be a bit stupid, but anyway, I think it's the best way to send the MGTOW message across the board, especially to people who have no fucking idea what MGTOW is, or even if it exists. A lot of hate from like all these traditional dead MGTOW channels that just talk and talk about MGTOW, and they try to act all like smart and, oh, we're the philosophers, yeah, we're the MGTOW brothers, yeah, women are evil, yeah, it's like the. I don't know. It's I personally could never learn from them. Like, I mean, Sandman has got a good way of telling stories, and his videos are pretty short, 10 minutes. It's quite easy to get his message across, to understand what he's talking about. But then you got like these fucking guys that upload videos for like half an hour or an hour and just keep talking about the same shit. And look, I'm sorry, fucking, I don't have an hour listening to some dude with a freaking massive beard sitting somewhere, I don't know, in his mum's basement, talking about how he's this hardcore MGTOW. It's like, what the fuck? So I try and make my videos fun, short, entertaining, and to the point. Okay? The whole MGTOW thing is, do whatever the hell you want, okay? Be successful, don't be successful. It's all up to you. So I personally think that every man should strive for the best of health, best of finances, best career, best, you know. And if you want to have sex with women, then do it. Fuck, who's telling you not to do that stuff? Like, all these people think that MGTOWs don't have sex. They're all virgins. They're all losers. I know some MGTOWs who get more women than a lot of different PUAs or guys that are good with women. It's just stupid. So, and the other thing is, don't hate. Do whatever you want to do. Don't judge other people because they're doing something different to you. And from what I'm understanding, as I'm getting more popular on YouTube, I'm starting to get a lot more hate from people just because they can see my channel is rising up. And yeah, and that's what happens. They call it the tall poppy syndrome in Australia, and that's what happens. So that doesn't matter. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I want to get 100,000 subscribers by next year, and if anyone's got a problem with that, then hey, that's your problem. I believe in success and pushing myself, and I haven't been sitting on my fucking ass uploading a video once a month like a lot of different MGTOW channels do. I don't do that shit. I upload now. I used to upload a video a day. Now I upload 2 to 3 videos as much as I can, because the more content you pump out, obviously the more views you get, which makes your channel stand out a lot more on YouTube. And it's, you know, it's just the YouTube algorithm. The more active your channel is, the more views you're going to get, the more revenue you're going to get. So that's how it is. So now, Rob Davis says, hi MGTOW and congrats. What is the TFL guide to do in a big city to do than if you want intimacy? Go from sugar babe to sugar babe or find the world online. If you're like, seriously, I would recommend this to a lot of guys out there that are struggling with women. If you are a bloke, I don't know, in your 20s or in your 30s, go and you have a lot of problems attracting, like, just for short-term romance, like for a bit of a fling here and there, okay? You can't actually attract women your own age. Then go for someone who's older. It's like, find some hot MILF who's like 40 or, you know, 45, whatever. There are some attractive women who are actually have hit the wall, but they still actually scrap up pretty well. So, and they fuck pretty good too. So if that's what you like, go find someone who's older, because they're going to be more likely to be interested in you. Because men their age already going out with girls who are like, you know, in their early 20s or early 30s. So that's my advice. That's Tom Likers talks about this quite a bit. He goes, you know, if you're a young guy and you've got problems attracting women, go for older women. I'm not saying you have to date them. I'm not saying you have to get married to them. That's not what my message is all about. Just have sex with them, have a good time, and that's it. It's like, it's funny because a lot of older women think that because they're going out with a younger guy, that means they're in a serious relationship. bullshit. Most guys who are dating, who are fucking older women, they're in it just for a bit of a pump and dump, just a bit of fun, and that's it. You're not gonna, that guy's not gonna introduce that 40, 45-year-old woman to his family or his friends. Fuck that. It's like older women and fat chicks are fun. They're like scooters, fun to ride till your mates see you. So just keep it to yourself, and that's it. It doesn't really matter. Unless, of course, you have like a really, really stunning MILF, and they do exist as well. So yeah. What are your thoughts on outsourcing your dating to women in non-feminist countries? I didn't get the question. What are your thoughts on outsourcing your dating to women? You mean, start dating women who are in non-feminist countries? Well, go for it. I mean, if you bring them back to your country, so if I bring girls back to Australia from Southeast Asia or Eastern Europe or America, years, they're going to become feminists. They're going to be the same people that live in Australia, who were born here. That's the what are my thoughts on Kill All Men? Oh, it's that fucking Clementine Ford, that bitch. She should be killed. She's just a whack job, seriously. I don't know if she does it for attention or whatever, or because she's lonely, because no dude wants to fuck her. But screw all that shit. No one should be killed. Not women, not men. It's all this hate is just online because people can say the most dumbest shit online. Like sometimes I do in my podcast, but it's different. All right. All right. Do you celebrate National MGTOW Day? Yep, we're gonna celebrate with a massive podcast on February the 14th, boys. All right. Which cunt gave 2 dislikes to this podcast? Seriously, which fucking cunt? How can you dislike this podcast with me right now? How can you not like the sound of my voice? Talking shit in the middle of the night when I get up in like 3 hours. I'm ranting. Lord Bunzai. Hey, congrats, MGTOW 101. Thanks, brother. Stacey Gilbert says, this is so unfair. Men and women shouldn't hate each other like this. It's true. I agree. I don't hate women. I just think that the whole system is corrupt and women playing into it. It's like giving a key to a kid in a lolly shop. They're going to go mental, and that's what women have been given. They've been given so many rights in the society that it's crazy. And yeah, like I encourage women to actually check out this channel too, so they can learn from our point of view, why actually men go MGTOW, what caused a lot of men to go, you know what, screw this, I don't want to be part of this society, because that way people can see the message that MGTOWs are trying to convey. It's just, there's no point in being, MGTOW serious. People don't know why the fuck he even does what he does. So, I mean, I welcome a lot of different women on my channel to from and see it from our perspective as well. So that's how it is. I don't hate women. I never hated them my entire life. It's just I have amazing relationship with my parents, with my mom. I don't have a sister, but you know, it's just yeah. Um, Steve White says my depression comes from years of drink and drug abuse. Yeah, man, you gotta quit that shit. Do a detox. Um, that stuff will kill you. Every school shooter was on Prozac. That's pretty much true. Tom McCormack says, "How do you get rid of and rationalize one-itis for good?" Well, you just got to realize that there are so many people out there. There's so many, like half of the world's population are women. So why the hell are you obsessing over one particular person, over one particular girl? So, and this is the best thing about MGTOW is once you realize that a lot of women are very similar when it comes to dating and relationships. You are only useful for as long as you can provide. And not for all women out there, but for a majority. That's from my personal experience. Then hey, once you stop providing, then you're no longer useful to her. So she's gonna walk. And if you know that and you accept that, and you think, well, that's too bad. It's nothing personal against me. That's just how female nature is. Then that's cool. It sets you free. It makes you stop worrying about, whether you did something wrong or whether you said something wrong, whatever. It's just like, this is what happens, this is what happens. Next. Do I know Elliot Hulse? I've seen some of his videos, yeah. Isn't he like a bodybuilder or something? Okay. Cram Quilla, are you completely opposed to feminism, or is the problem how far it has come that is now oppressive and saturated society? Look, feminism started off as, well, I don't know. Some people say it started off as a good thing and then it became this piece of shit cancer that it is today. But I think it was orchestrated from day one to be what it is today, to basically turn men against women and women against men, reduce worldwide population. Because I mean, even places like fucking India and South America, where you would never think about feminism existing because they're not your traditional Western countries. Even there, they've got feminism. So that thing spreads like wildfire, and it's just fucking up societies. And the problem is it fuels the whole gynocentric society. So a lot of people say, like, even Sandman was saying that even if feminism went away, it still would be not a good place for men to exist. You know what I mean? But still, if you take away feminism, you take away the whole gynocentrism. So women are no longer going to be, entitled, feeling like they're special, feeling like men have to be their slaves, all that kind of crap. So I truly believe that if feminism was dismantled, it would make a far better place for everyone. But to be honest, it's not gonna happen. Like, it's just, if you criticize someone who's a woman or a feminist in Australia, you're pretty much screwed. If you have a job there, you're gonna lose your job or whatever. So you have to watch what you say, which is great about this channel because I can say whatever the fuck I want and not worried about it. But when I'm at work, I keep my mouth shut and I don't talk to anyone about this stuff. So. Okay. How do I pop this chat? All right, so a few more questions, guys, and I'm going to bed. It's late. I just wanted to do like a half an hour chat. to say thank you for being my loyal subscriber. Thank you for supporting me. And yeah, just to celebrate the 30,000 subscribers, all thanks to you guys. Is there such a thing as good women? Look, of course there are. There are decent people. There are decent people everywhere, and there are bad people everywhere. But our society and laws and pretty much everything around us, from television commercials to marketing that you see on a daily basis, it's hardwired into people's brains to make women sort of take advantage of men and make it so that the whole world revolves around them. It's like, I don't know, that's just how it is. But of course there are good women out there. It just depends what you want to do with them. If you want to get married to them and you're living in the Western country, then good luck to you. Or if you want to live with them, it's the same thing. But there's no reason why you can't be friends with them, or why you can't be. I mean, it's stupid. Actually idea to be friends with a woman, unless, because there's no such thing unless you don't like the way she looks. Most guys that are friends with women, they simply want to get in their pants, and that's just how it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just our male nature. But yeah, look, it's totally up to you what you want to do with these good women. But yeah, anyway. Horatius says, hi there, guys. Hello. Marriages are for mangina. River Dog says, where's he reading these questions from? From where you typed it? From the chat room. Soul Cube says, are there many feminists in Australia? Australia is like the pinnacle of feminism. There's feminists everywhere. Melbourne and Sydney are rife with feminism. It's like, seriously. Oh, there's so many white knights, manginas, cuckold stooges. It's like, yeah, it's pretty bad. So I'm reporting from behind enemy lines, like Grizzly MGTOW always says. Hockey Bukisa says MGTOW 101 is just Sandman lunatic with an Aussie accent. Yeah, he's probably right. Yeah. Oh, there's some flaming in the channel. People are giving me shit. Mountain MGTOW says, get out of Australia. Yeah, that's the plan. Like, if I lose my job, or if my contract finishes up, I might just pack it all up and go traveling. I just need to set up everything here that is looking after itself, and then tell my parents that I'm gonna go for a bit of a travel around the world. I would love to do like some more of Southeast Asia and just kick back there, say hello to Triangle Hat and expat MGTOW, have some tom yum soup and a few beers on the beach, some full moon buckets. Yeah, that'd be the shit. Because life's too short, guys. Today you're alive, tomorrow you're fucking dead. And when you look back in your life, are you gonna say, man, I lived the best I could? Or are you gonna be saying, man, I was stuck in this deadbeat job. I had to pay bills every day, and yeah, it's shit. So life's what you make it. Mm. Why why Aussie accent sounds like you guys are drunk? I don't know. It's just Aussie accent's pretty straightforward. Mm, mm. Okay. Alexis Smiley, who's a girl, says, I should start a channel and complain about how horrible guys are because I always get used by guys who don't want to be loved or cheat on me for loving them. Yeah, you could do that. You probably may get some subscribers. Like, seriously, if you have an idea for a YouTube channel, give it a go. You never know. But you have to be consistent. You can't just create one video every month and then hope you'll have 50,000 subscribers like I do today. You have to put in the work. It's the best I recommend is at least one video per day. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be just like you pick up your own camera and just go, hey, what's up, cunts? This is me. I'm talking shit. You listen and hit like and subscribe. Something like that. You don't have to have the best camera, the best lighting. I don't have any of that. I mean, yeah. Even my vlog videos are just like a piece of shit. I just recorded on the fly, stumbling all over the place, and there you go. And some of those videos already got quite a few, like over 20,000 views, whatever. So keep it real, homie. Keep it real. Mm. Steve Cunt Nico says, Alexa's breakfast, please come sit on my face. Is she alright? Look, yeah, she looks alright. Oh, it's horny, dirty cunts in my channel. Titus Scott says, do you know TFM? Turd Flinging Monkey? Yes, I do indeed. I want to do a podcast with Turd Flinging Monkey because he's a pretty cool dude. And that guy always works. So it's hard to get in touch with him. What do you think of Ziz? Yeah, I already spoken about Ziz quite a few times actually. He was a charismatic guy, was living the dream lifestyle, but then I think a mixture of too much steroids and some recreational drugs with sauna ended up killing the poor guy. He died from a heart attack when he was like 21, and which is pretty sad. I mean, no guy or girl should die when they're like, so young, 21 years old. You still have everything ahead of you. It's pretty tragic. Has anyone you personally know recognized your voice from your YouTube channel and confronted you regarding it? No. I don't know. No, it hasn't happened. But I don't speak like I talk like this sometimes at work, but I'm usually quite polite and I don't drop cunt every now and then when I'm at work. So yeah, I'm pretty incognito. You probably would never recognize me when you spoke to me at work. You probably wouldn't even tell it was me. All right. Yep, Ziz was MGTOW because he didn't have girlfriends. He was just doing his own thing, concentrating his career, bodybuilding, bit of stripping, and just miring. He was miring himself. He was miring his brothers. Mountain Micto says, Alexis is pretty hot. I wouldn't mind her sitting on my face. It's actually pretty good when hot chicks sit on your face. That's why I'm addicted to that kind of shit. So I don't understand where true forced loneliness guys come from when they say sex is overrated. They haven't had Alexis sit on their face. You should check this chick out. I should dedicate a video per week where we ask female subscribers to my channel to send some nudes. And I'll make like uh, a gallery of photos. Obviously, blank out the nipples and the vagina bits, but yeah. No, I'm talking shit now. That's what happens when you're sleep deprived. Thoughts on Angry MGTOW? Look, I don't like this whole infighting that's going on in the MGTOW community. I mean, Sandman made one video attacking Angry MGTOW, then Angry MGTOW has made already 2 videos attacking Sandman. It's just like, if you listen to this stuff, it becomes really annoying. I don't know. I'm it's not what we should be doing as men. It is fucking dumb. So if they have, it's their personal choice. If they have so much fucking energy to attack each other, then that's their thing. I don't have energy to do that bullshit. I want to make decent content that makes you guys laugh, that sends the message to other people. So that's me. Stacy Gilbert asks, how many bad relationships have you had? I had, like, I was a pickup artist before, so I've been with quite a large number of girls. Like, not relationships, but just short-term dating, or sleeping around, blah blah blah. So I'm not bragging about it. I'm just saying so you understand where I'm coming from. But through my entire life, I'm in my mid-30s now. I've had 3 long-term relationships. The first one lasted just over 4 years when I was like 22, and after the one after that, we broke up, and I ended up meeting this girl who was actually traveling from overseas, but she had a dual citizenship, so she could stay in Australia for as long as she wants. We ended up going out for 6 years, and then we broke up, and then we kind of got back together, just sort of like, fucking around, sleeping with each other, a bit of a fuck buddy situation. So the first one, 4 years. The second one was 6 years, and my last relationship, which actually made me go MGTOW, was just under 2 years. So all the advice and information that you guys are getting from on my channel is from my personal experience, because like I've said, I've been around women and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I would not take advice from guys who are TFL, who haven't had any relationships with women, and they already completely write them off. So I'm just saying that because if you're going to be taking advice from someone, make sure that you do your own research. Tom McCormack asks, why did you give up PUA and how old are you? I gave up PUA because a lot of my friends who I was actually going out to Sarge, aka to go picking up, they, like my best friend, he got married. And so he's not coming out, on Friday, Saturday nights. Otherwise, his wife is going to kill him. My other mates, they also got themselves girlfriends, so they're all in relationships. So I don't really have anyone else to go out with, and I can't be bothered going out and searching for those other new PUA guys, because they're all kind of, I don't know, they're all green behind the ears. So it's, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I still do my own thing sometimes. Like I had a chick over tonight actually, so for some, hanky panky, but that's about it. So she's not. I'm not dating her. She knows that. I'm quite honest with her. Said I don't want a girlfriend. I just want, every now and then a little bit of fun here and there. That's it. And she's happy with that, so that's fine. I've got no problem with it either. But who knows what's going to happen next week? Next week I might say, sorry, love, I'm too busy, because she does actually take like every time I hang out with her, it's it's taking my time away from this channel and other things I want to do. And I don't like tonight. I only saw her for like 1 hour. That's it. But it's still now. It's like 4:30 a.m. and I should be already in bed. How old am I? I'm in my mid-50s. Yeah, about this black screen shit, I need to work out how to put a logo on there because it's annoying. I don't even know how to do it. I don't know. Bum bum. Okay. So Alexis Smiley, how old are you? Why is everyone talking to her? Steve Cunt Nico, man, what the hell? Brian Williams, damn 50k already. Thanks, brother. Yep, it's been pretty quick. My channel exploded about 3 weeks ago. I just started getting a lot more subscribers because of those Mark Rudolph videos where I'm just wrecking feminists. MGTOW 101. Release to us your tax returns. Why would I fucking do that? Big Boy says, MGTOW 101, you're my idol. Thank you for all your hard work and effort. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Any future collabs? I welcome anyone who wants to work with me. I'll definitely do it. It's just finding time. But I'm going on holidays at the end of this week, so I might have a few more extra hours in the day. Alexis, are you 22? The wall is closed. Darkside MGTOW, I love you, MGTOW 101. I think Darkside MGTOW wanted to do a collab, so man, send me an email and we'll tee something up. Because I don't give a fuck if you got 2 subscribers or no subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. If you want to do a podcast with me, then I'll be up for it. I don't judge what your popularity is. Fat Andy says, congratulations, MGTOW 101. Thank you so much. Thank you. Christian Anderson says, Christ, mate, you had only 20,000 2 weeks ago. Congratulations on 30,000. Thank you. I've been getting, seriously, I've been getting up to 600, 700 subscribers a day since 3 weeks ago because obviously... And it's funny, YouTube did something to the algorithm. A lot of my older videos are like smashing, raking in the views. To the gender equality video, it's going to approach 1 million views soon. It's like my most popular video. At the moment, I think it's sitting something like on 950,000. So I think it's going to be the first MGTOW video that hits 1 million views. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I think a lot of people who signed up to my channel discovered that video and then subscribed to me. So that's pretty cool. I find that whenever one of my videos goes viral, and I haven't had many of those happen, people tend to subscribe a lot more. So yeah. And those Mark Rudolph videos, they're pretty cool too. So people enjoy them and subscribe. Tom McCormack says, how do you meet your fuck buddies? Sometimes online dating. Sometimes I might just approach someone out of nowhere during the day. That's pretty much the two main ways to do it. Yeah. Mm. Thoughts on Tyler from RSD? I met some of his colleagues actually when they were down in Australia doing the whole RSD thing in back in 2006. Yeah, I mean, look, he's a businessman first, and then if you want to pay those guys thousands of dollars to watch them approach women in nightclubs and bars, then go for it. I personally would choose to do it by myself or learn from your own experience. Liam Cregan says, I like your style 101, you sick cunt. Thanks, buddy. Cheers, mate. Elcodor Nonna Mifflin says, guys, you realize how much Alexa's attention whoring, right? Yeah, we got a chick in the comment section. She's just grabbing all the attention. All the MGTOWs are going are losing their path. Thanks to Alexis. Gotta grab 'em all, pussy mom. That's Trump quote. Thomas Smith says, where do you find the content for your videos? I have a lot of videos emailed to me from subscribers as well as friends that I've made online. So these guys are always sending, like, my inbox is chockers. I have over 500 videos, that's 500 emails that I'm still sifting through that are not even open. There's a lot of stuff I need to get through. And I just sometimes I search for videos myself on YouTube, and if I find something that appeals to me and I think it'll be a good message to you guys, then I just edit it, put my bits and pieces into it, or do a response and upload it. Steve Cunt Nico says, oh, congratulations on 50k subs. Thanks, brother. Forever cunt. Have I checked my testosterone levels? I'm pretty good. I mean, pretty strong. I do a lot of I do a mixture of gym and bodyweight exercises using my own natural body weight, and I'm shredded and lean and putting on the kilos of pure muscle without any gear or steroids. And I'm not joking. Hey, MGTOW 101. From what country are the most of your viewers subs? I think the bulk of my viewers and subs are from America, from US. And then there's Canada. Then there's Australia, Germany, and UK. That's the top 5 countries. I will actually. I've revealed my statistics for my channel about 5 months ago. I might do the same just to show you what's happening now with my channel, just so I'm transparent with you guys. You can see where all my subs are coming from, how many views I'm getting, all that kind of stuff. So if you can, I can definitely do a video for that, where I literally just open up my Google Analytics and show you the ins and outs of my channel. It's quite exciting, actually. If you make a video every day, your channel goes into recommended. Well, there you go. Yeah, if you bust your ass on YouTube, you will get results. If you're a lazy fuck who has a low-key MGTOW channel, you're not going to get any views at all. If you fucking upload a video once every few months or once a month or even once a week, you're a fucking lazy crap. Get off your ass and make some more videos. People have so much energy to give shit to other MGTOW channels that are more popular, but they're too fucking lazy themselves. Like, this is one thing I actually admire about Angry MGTOW, because that guy pumps out videos like a motherfucker. I respect that. Sandman does the same, and he's been doing it for ages. I know Turd Flinging Monkey, he can't because he works quite a fair bit, so I wish he would make more videos because he's got a great style. But yeah. Hmm. Alexis Smiley says the chick that every MGTOW wants to bang and get her to sit on his face. Oddly enough, I'm quite forgiving. It's a downfall at times, I feel, but ultimately I won't let a person hold so much power over me to let me give up on love or a friendship with the opposite sex. You're making me horny. Oh God. How can you get rid of gay allegations when you're a MGTOW? Don't put it in the butt. Big boy, congratulations on 50k subs. Thanks, brother. Where am I located? I'm between Sydney and Melbourne. Ninja Master Bro. MGTOW 101. I live in Australia, Victoria, Meadow Heights. Oh, that's next to Broady. My question is, how do I donate to you? If you want to donate to me, there's basically in each video, there's a link. If you go into the video description, there will be links there to PayPal or Patreon accounts. So you just click on them and there's like a link to donate. Or otherwise, if you go to About on my channel, there'll be PayPal and Patreon links there too. So thanks so much for your support and donations, guys. It really means a lot to me because it definitely highlights that you're enjoying my content. And like, don't get me wrong, I love doing this stuff, but sometimes it's so much. Like, I need to get to bed soon. It's already so late, and I got to get up tomorrow. So, getting donations from you guys, it makes me happy and makes me want to go on making even more content. Mountain MGTOW just says, "Damn, I gotta stop giving Alexis any attention. It's fucking pathetic." Yeah, pussy is the most hardcore drug. It's harder than cocaine. Rudog says YouTube cares about repeat customers, so creating a short video every day will get you more subscribers. That's pretty much it. Dark MGTOW Underboy says, "Hey MGTOW 101, congrats for your 50k. Thank you." I like Stacy Gilbert's cat avatar. It's very cute. It's psychedelic kitty. Psychedelic pussy. RS King says, "Any advice for a 21-year-old? Work in your career, brother. Just study, work, build yourself up. Don't worry about chasing women or getting into relationships. Don't worry about having a girlfriend. Concentrate on yourself. Build yourself up. Build up your business, your education, and work your ass off. Trust me, it's better to do it when you're younger as opposed to when you're older. Because when you get into your 40s, you're gonna be like, nah, fuck this. I just want to have a beer, relax, put my feet up, fuck that crap." So yeah. Hmm. Watch out. 1421 says, I just rubbed one out. I have no interest in Alexis. Give it another hour. Uh, what do you think about Howard Day? Is he just bitter against women? I don't know. He's got some good videos. I don't think he's bitter. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm just yawning. I don't think he's bitter. He's got some really good stuff. So it's yeah. Howard Day is not one of those guys that is bitter or angry. Okay. Hey, Mixtail 101, what's your thoughts on Britney Spears? I want to fuck her. Well, if you fuck her, make sure you get her pregnant so you can get her to pay you child support and alimony. Because you obviously make less money than her. Because that's what Kevin Federline did. So you get a Kevin Federline her. Get her to pay you out. Mounts and Mixtail forever cunt. What would I change if I was 21 again? God. Good question. I would have probably went on to do some medical degree, become a doctor, because I always enjoyed medicine, and I come from a medical background, like my family is right up in that alley, and I would probably stay away from relationships and women. That's what I would have done. I mean, I would have pumped and dumped and just have short-term relationships, but no girlfriends, no moving in with women or any of that. Definitely. That's it. And I probably would have settled somewhere in far north Queensland, in tropical Australia. Hajikil Job says, go to bed. And I agree with him. In another few more minutes, I'm going to bed, guys. This is ridiculous. I'm going to be a zombie tomorrow. Need more brains. Gay Skiller says, Alexis wants her womb filled with semen till her belly bulge. Oh, you can't make me laugh. Wow, this is funny shit. It feels like I'm back in high school. There's so many funny cunts around. Mixtape 101, what should I do about my male pattern baldness? Man, if you're going bald, just shave your head. Seriously, it looks better as opposed to trying to hold on to those bits and pieces of hair that you have. Shave your head. It looks a lot better. It's a lot cleaner too in that sense. So no point in trying to hide it. If it's not a problem for you, it's not a problem for them. That's the main thing to remember with anything. So, for example, some guys who wear glasses and they might think, oh, girls don't like it when I wear glasses. Man, if you don't make a problem about it and you just wear it, and that's it. Who gives a shit? Or you can wear contact lenses. It's up to you. Just if you make it a problem for yourself and it's obvious, then other people will notice it as well. Drink Red Bull like Angry Mixer and continue. Those things are bad for you. I try and keep away. Ghost Killer says, Alexis, how clean is your vagina? Okay, this podcast is going down the toilet. Tom McCormack asks, MGTOW 101. What does pussy feel like? Feels like warm, sometimes clean, sometimes very smelly. Depends what kind of girl you got, and if she's a dirty bitch or a clean cunt. um, yeah, it's pretty addictive once you dive in. Yep. Be careful, kids. It's the biggest drug that a man can succumb to. Succumb to, pun intended. Rotten apple pie. What the fuck? Oh, you can't make me laugh. I want to stay talking all night to you. But I need to get the fuck out of here. Steve Cunt Nico says, Alexis, I bet your ass and cunt smell the same. Well, yeah. If she's clean, then there's no problem. I know a lot of guys that do that. Yeah, I reckon, guys, it's time for bed. Mounts and MGTOW. Yep. All right, thank you so much for everyone for making it happen so I can get 30,000 subscribers. You are freaking awesome, and I really, really appreciate all the support that you guys give me. I never thought in a million years that I would be sitting here right now, like a year ago, when I didn't even think about creating any MGTOW channels or anything like that. My style of videos is obviously going to change. So at the moment, I'm going through a phase of doing all this funny kind of wrecking feminist videos with a lot of memes and green screen and all that kind of stuff. So, but who knows? Maybe next month I'll change something else. I want to do some pranks or just also talk about different pranks that when it comes to women. So keep an eye out on my future content. All right, guys. So thank you so much once again for making it happen for me, for achieving this milestone. The next celebration will be obviously be 30,000 subscribers. Sorry, 40,000 subscribers. But I'll keep doing a lot more of this. Podcast. So yeah. Soul Cube says, "Hit the sack, you magnificent bastard." So yes, I'm going to bed. Good night, guys and girls. And Alexis, everyone wants you to sit on their face. So make sure you had a shower, right? Chorus78, thanks for having us. 101. Thank you for having me in your bedroom or on your phone or whatever, on your computer. All right, guys. Thank you so much once again. I'll look forward to speaking with you soon. I'll probably do another podcast though over the weekend. All right. Cheers, guys. Cheers. How the fuck do I turn this thing off? I don't even know. Okay.